All right, let's talk about those little daily frustrations that just eat up all your time. We're going to look at 5 completely free AI tools that can help. And don't worry, this isn't about complicated tech. These are simple, practical tools that are genuinely designed to make your life a whole lot easier.
You know that feeling, right? You're just staring at a blank page, and that little cursor is just blinking at you. You know what you need to say, but for some reason, you just can't get the first sentence out. Yep, classic writer's block.
Well, maybe this one sounds familiar. You're just trying to find one simple answer to a question, and the next thing you know, you're drowning in like 10 different browser tabs, all pulling you in a million different directions. It's total information overload. And honestly, it's exhausting.
And how about this one? You need a quick graphic for a social media post or something, but you're not a designer. You just want it to look professional without spending hours figuring it out. Well, guess what? These are the exact kinds of problems we're going to solve right now. So what's the solution? AI tools. And the easiest way to think about them is like having a helpful assistant who's on call 24/7, ready to help you work smarter, not harder. And the best part? No complicated tech skills needed. I love this quote from our source material because it just completely demystifies the whole thing. The barrier to entry here is so low. It basically boils down to this. If you can send a message on WhatsApp, you already have all the skills you need to use these tools. Seriously.
Okay, so let's tackle our first problem. The pure chaos of modern life. You know what I'm talking about. You've got notes on your phone, to-do lists on sticky notes by your computer, and project plans buried in some random document. It feels pretty much impossible to keep track of everything.
Enter Notion AI. This is like your all-in-one digital command center. So, for example, instead of having a million different things for a trip, you can just create one single page. And then you can literally ask the AI to build you an itinerary from your notes or even draft a packing list for you. That's the kind of power we're talking about here.
And getting started couldn't be simpler. You sign up, you create a new page, and then, here's the magic trick, you just hit the spacebar. The AI assistant just pops up ready for you to ask it anything, from make me a to-do list for the day to draft an email to my team. Okay, so we've organized our thoughts. Fantastic. But now we need to make them look good. And that brings us to our next big problem, creating visuals when you have absolutely zero design skills. You need a nice CV or a social media post, and you just don't even know where to begin.
This is exactly where Canva AI comes in, and it is a total game changer for us non-designers. You can literally just describe an image, and it'll create it. It can remove the background from a photo in one click. It'll even suggest color schemes that actually look good together. It lets you get professional results in just minutes.
And the process is just as easy. You sign up for free, you pick what you want to make, let's say it's a flyer, and then you let the AI tools do all the heavy lifting. And with thousands of free templates, you are never, ever starting from scratch.
All right, let's go back to that blinking cursor for a second. Because writer's block isn't just for writing the next great novel. It's for all the little everyday things. That tricky email to your boss, a quick social media caption, just trying to get the phrasing right.
ChatGPT is probably the tool on this list you've heard of, and it's famous for a really good reason. It's basically your personal writing partner. It transforms the task from, I have to write this difficult email, to, I'm just going to give ChatGPT the main points and let it draft a polite version for me. It's just incredibly versatile.
And this quote just captures the experience perfectly. It's not some cold, robotic tool. It's conversational. You just type what you need in plain English, and it responds. It really is like having an expert friend on call for any topic ready to help you out.
So writing is one thing, but what about finding the information in the first place? Let's talk about research. You know, the old way is so slow. You Google a question, you open a bunch of links, and you try to piece together an answer yourself. It's not just inefficient. You usually end up going down a total rabbit hole.
Well, Perplexity AI completely changes this game. Think of it more like a research assistant. You ask it a question, and instead of just giving you a list of links, it actually reads the top sources for you and gives you a single, clear answer. And, this is the best part, it includes citations so you know exactly where it got the information.
You know what makes this so powerful, though? It's accessibility. You don't even need to create an account to get started. You just go to the website, type in your question, and boom, you get an answer. It's pretty much the fastest way to get from a question to reliable information.
So, let's do a quick recap. We've organized, we've designed, we've written, and we've researched. There's just one final step, polishing our work. This is all about confidence. We all send important messages, and you know how a simple typo or a clumsy sentence can just completely undermine what you're trying to say?
And this is Grammarly's bread and butter. It's really like having a personal editor looking over your shoulder. It goes way beyond a simple spell check. It'll help you make your sentences more concise, suggest better words, and it can even check if your tone is coming across as polite and professional. And the absolute best part is how seamlessly it fits into your workflow. You just install the free browser extension one time, and it works everywhere. In your email, in your documents, even on social media. It just gives you that real-time feedback without you having to lift a finger.
Okay, so that was 5 really great tools. But where do you start? I know it can feel a little overwhelming. This chart makes it super simple. The key is, don't try to learn all 5 at once. Just look at this list of problems, find your single biggest frustration, and just start with the one tool that's built to fix it. So here's your takeaway action plan. Pick one tool, just one, and commit to using it for 1 week. That's it. See how it fits into your daily routine and how much time it actually saves you. Then after that, you can decide if you want to explore another one.
Because the main point of all this is pretty simple. These tools are not some far-off futuristic concept anymore. They are here right now. They're free, they're easy to use, and they are designed to solve the real, everyday problems that we all have to deal with.
And that leaves us with one last and, I think, pretty powerful question. You see, the point of all this isn't just about being more productive. It's about reclaiming your time. So once these tools start taking care of all the tedious work for you, what are you